Welcome back, beautiful souls. Today, we're exploring how the recent comets and increasingly powerful and frequent solar storms are actually upgrading our cellular memory. You may have felt this recently. Strange dreams, emotional waves, undesired old memories coming up, even cosmic encounters with ships or beings of light in your dreams or meditations. There's a reason for that, and it's all part of your ascension journey. So let's dive into how this energetic activity is helping us to release the 3D cellular memory and awaken the wisdom of our 5D and higher selves. Welcome to your multidimensional journey. I am Tracy Canberra, and right now, our sun is going through a cycle of increasingly intense solar flares and other geomagnetic activity. Each solar storm, each coronal mass ejection, CME, is carrying light codes, frequencies that awaken dormant DNA and cellular memories within us. And when comets enter our solar system, they act like cosmic messengers. They stir Earth's electromagnetic field, which in turn stirs our personal electromagnetic field. They bring new frequencies, new ascension instructions, and new consciousness. So, if you've been feeling off lately, dizzy or ungrounded or hyper aware or just emotional, that is your body integrating these new light codes. The comets are literally igniting the crystalline structure within our cells, preparing us to embody higher consciousness. So it's not just energy, it's an upgrade, a remembering. This is what I'm working on with many of my soul coaching clients lately, releasing the old programming because the 3D cellular memory is coming up to be cleared. And often it's confusing or even angering. So I work with their soul and their spirit team to show them the what and the why. And then they get an energy activation that releases so much and smooths the way by upgrading their cellular imprints. There's a link below to learn more about my soul coaching sessions. But know that every emotion, every trauma, every belief system, every pattern we've ever carried has a cellular imprint. These are not just mental memories, they're energetic records stored within the physical body's cells. Yes, every single cell of your body holds the 3D memories of this life and all other incarnations of your soul, every soul spark. Unfortunately, part of the 3D game is having the brain ban access to anything higher than 3D, meaning your brain was built to be a gatekeeper of this 3D game, of the matrix. It was created to prevent you from remembering your true multidimensional self. A big part of our ascension process is the sun and the current and future comets sending light codes down to us to knock out our brain's control enough to give us access to our multidimensional mind. So when the solar and cosmic light codes enter, they dislodge these old traumas, patterns, and memories. And that's why you've noticed thoughts or emotions surfacing about relationships or events that you thought you healed years ago. You might feel frustrated, like, why is this coming up again? It's because the deeper layers, the cellular layers, are releasing. The old matrix programs of fear and lack and guilt and separation, they're dissolving. So when old memories arise, don't resist them, simply observe them. They are moving out of your field to make space for your 5D and higher remembering. Meaning, as the lower density imprints release, the higher layers of consciousness begin to rise to the surface. This is your 5D and beyond memories activating. These are the memories of your soul's wisdom, your galactic lives, your angelic lives, your parallel Earth lives, especially in 5D, and your true multidimensional soul self. That's why lately so many people are dreaming of ships or alien beings or other star systems. It's not your imagination, it's your soul memory reawakening. Your higher self, your star family, your galactic aspects, they're all part of you. They're simply coming into your awareness because the veil between dimensions is thinning and our intuition is activating. We are literally remembering ourselves as infinite beings of light who exist concurrently across worlds, and universes and timelines and realities. Now, the upgrades can feel really intense at times, and they often mirror current ascension symptoms. So you could experience vivid dreams that seem to be a mashup of like TV shows and your subconscious and aliens, time distortions where you can feel yourself, you can sense jumping timelines. Or in my case, I'm seeing several timelines in front of me, just lines of energy that are undulating, moving like seaweed. And I just watch myself jump from one to another, and back again. And finally, I focus on something in my house, which focuses me on 3D. And then I just kind of ponder, I wonder which timeline I ended up in. I wonder what's coming next because each timeline brings new things. Or you could have random emotional waves or crying spells. I've been feeling this profound sadness come and go lately. And when I ask my peeps about it, they just tell me that I'm releasing, let it float to the surface, and watch it return to source. Also, a lot of us are seeing changes in appetite. I do not understand the peanut butter thing. I don't even usually eat peanut butter, but I'm eating a ton of peanut butter. So are my friends and some of my clients. Like, I don't get why eating a ton of peanut butter is an ascension symptom or a cellular memory release symptom, but apparently it is. Next is the tingling sensations in your crown, up and down your spine, or for some of my soul coaching clients, that tingle is full body, runs from head to toe into Gaia. We also have the telepathic moments or amazing synchronicities. These are wild to me because they're on a much higher level than the usual intuitive synchronicities. A big one is flashbacks of old relationships or events. When a person pops into your mind and you can't figure out why, because you're complete with them, you're no longer in touch, you're done. Or a video spontaneously starts playing in your mind of an event you thought you let go of a long time ago, that is your biggest clue that you are releasing cellular memory. Just observe it, don't react, let it flow up and out. Remind the universe, thanks guys, I'm complete. Lastly, that feeling of something big is about to happen, like your premonition is coming online or getting stronger. That's you knowing that you're approaching a major up level, a quantum leap. That happens when your body is releasing density and moving more into 5D, into your light body. Oh, now I'm being shown that your cellular memory is like a crystalline hard drive. It's being reformatted to operate at a higher frequency, which means you will feel yourself in between worlds or skipping through timelines. I have an external hard drive sitting on my desk right now, and it's tan. But what they're showing me is a sparkly pink hard drive. And purple's my favorite color. I don't know why it's pink, but I see a sparkly pink crystalline hard drive, and I'm watching it being recoded. Okay, what can you do to make the cellular memory upgrade smoother, more graceful, or even faster? I've talked about this in recent episodes. You can ground in nature, hydrate, rest. I'll link to the symptoms and solutions video down below, but there are other methods that really help cellular memory upgrading. Number one, practice breathing in light. Take a quiet moment and visualize breathing in pure white light from source, from the heavens. Imagine that light filling your cells and recognize that light contains light codes, downloads for your ascension. With every exhale, see all the dense 3D memories floating up through your cells and out your body, back up to source, to the heavens to recycle. This method turns the intention of releasing and renewing into inspired action, making space for and anchoring in higher dimensional cellular memory. Number two, question the memories. But I mean ascension questions and not why me, because that's not the right question. That'll quickly send you into victimhood. Instead, when unpleasant or confusing memories arise, rather than pushing them away, let them flow through you and ask ascension questions like, does this serve me any longer? And if you sense it does, ask to be shown why and how you can ascend through it. Now, if you sense that they don't serve you, your highest good, your highest joy, or you don't feel like you're getting an answer, then you can decide they no longer serve you. Decide you are complete with them, you're done, and ask your spirit team to help you release them back to source. And ask to replace those memories, the thoughts, the feelings, with higher dimensional memories to focus on. Remember, even if you don't hear your peeps, when you ask, they answer. If your intention and your commitment is to ascend, they always surround you and they will help you release it all. You'll still have memory of the 3D events, you just won't have the emotional attachment and reaction and triggers that cause trauma and patterns. You will be neutral about it and instead focus on memories of more love and abundance and happiness. This is 5D right there. When you're in 5D, you have the experience and you move on, but you stay in love and happiness. Number 3 is connect to your higher dimensional Akashic Records. This is a powerful one. We did this in our Soul Sphere community yesterday, and the Lyran record keepers in the Lyran Library of Light took us on an activation of accessing our higher dimensional Akashic Records. When you join the Soul Sphere, you get access to all the meetings and all of the guided journeys and activations. So consider joining. Here is a short version that you can take yourself through. As you sit quietly, take a few centering breaths and state your intention. I now access the higher dimensional layers of my Akashic Records for my highest alignment. Then visualize yourself entering a library of light where all of your soul memory exists. You could see beings of light helping you. You may even see dragons giving you access. Once inside, you could see Akashic Records as books or symbols, sacred geometry, colors, or just feel sensations. Trust whatever comes up because you are reconnecting with the wisdom of your multidimensional self, the version of you that remembers your purpose, your soul mission, your abilities, and your true soul heritage. Again, if you want the Lyran Library of Light Energy Activation, it's in my Soul Sphere community. Okay, number 4, working with sound and frequency. Light language, crystal singing bowls, binaural beats, tuning forks, all forms of sound therapy contain frequencies of release and renew as they help align your cells to higher dimensional frequencies, which in turn aligns your physical body more with your light body. That's why you can feel sparkly or glowing after a sound bath. Remember, sound clears what words cannot reach. Now, I'll list a few of my go-tos on YouTube for sound healing, including Nidras by Wendy Jo Cornelius, Singing Bowl Sound Baths by Chakra Vibrations, and Frequency Music by Power Thoughts Meditation Club, which is who I listen to during every soul coaching session. I also watch Reiki videos before bed. I am a Reiki master teacher myself, and I love receiving Reiki before I go to sleep. My favorite is Reiki by Chloe Petalino, and I also sometimes watch The Sacred Lotus. I'll leave links to all of these below and comment what methods you use for sound therapy. Let the community know. Lastly, remember, whether you can sense them or not, call in your spirit team, your peeps. The more you work with them, the more you're not only healing and up-leveling, but the more it activates your intuition or strengthens it. So you may not sense them tomorrow, but you are putting yourself in their frequency by calling on them and asking questions and asking for help. And the more you're there, the more you create coherence, harmony with them, until you begin to sense and feel and perhaps even see or hear. So trust that process. If it feels good, if it's love, if it's divine, it's your spirit team, so keep going. Okay, before we close, let's try another practice of upgrading your cellular memory. Realizing that your body is truly divine technology, acknowledging that every cell holds the memory of creation, of the past, present, and future, in this life, in all other lives. Accepting that you can communicate with your cells. Start by putting a hand on your heart chakra and whisper to your body, I am safe to release. I am ready to remember. I allow the wisdom of my higher dimensional cellular memory to anchor through me. Then picture your cells lighting up with crystalline light. It could be white, it could be golden. What color is it for you? How does that light feel in your body? Do you sense that you are sparkling or tingling or glowing? On your inner mind screen, visualize the dense memories leaving your cells and watch as higher frequency ones rise up and anchor in. Feel the lightness, that expansion, and realize that you are literally becoming multidimensional. Sit in that energy and anchor it into yourself. And remember, you can return to this process to release and renew anytime you're feeling symptoms. And recall that the comets and solar storms are not happening to you, they're happening for you. They're aligning the cosmos, the earth, and your body to the same divine rhythm. They are the universe's way of helping you peel back the layers to reveal your infinite soul self, who you have always been. You are remembering. You are upgrading. You are ascending. And that's why you're releasing the dense 3D cellular memory and reclaiming your higher dimensional ones. Now, if you're feeling called to go deeper, to access your higher dimensional Akashic Records, cellular memories, reconnect with your galactic or angelic lives, or to receive profound guidance on your ascension path from your soul and spirit team, I invite you to explore my soul coaching sessions or join our Soul Sphere community. And thank you for joining me today and for your like, comment, subscribe, and share. We are walking this ascension path together, and I feel so blessed that you're joining me. Much, much love to you, and we'll talk soon.